Get ready to break off a piece of this toy action, because tonight we're reviewing Transformers Generations Thundercracker, who looks surprisingly a lot like Starscream, and also Batman: The Return of Bruce Wayne, Batman High Seas, or as I like to call him, Batbeard. So stay tuned.
Alright, before we start our reviews this evening, we have an important announcement. This is the second annual Cheapie Award is coming up. For those of you who did not see our Cheapie Awards contest last year, basically what we do is the three of us go out and we find the best cheap piece of crap toy out there, and then it's judged, and then the winner gets a trophy.
Yeah. So it's the best of the worst.
Best of the worst. That's right.
That's what you described.
There's a few rules as far as the Cheapie Awards go. We can't reveal what our entry is to the judges beforehand. The figure has to be under $10. It cannot be made by any major manufacturer or any like big company like Hasbro, Mattel, anything. But it can be made by a knockoff company or some random Chinese company that just makes garbage toys, or it could even be made by some like independent small company in the United States.
Yep.
So that should be happening the second week of October. So stay tuned, and we have a video. It's called Road to the Cheapies. In the next couple of weeks, we're gonna be doing the Road to the Cheapies, and we're gonna show that to you right now. So yeah, enjoy.
What up? So we're over here looking at some figures, and what do we have here but the wall of non-contenders. Obviously one of the rules for the Cheapies is that it can't be a name brand toy like Transformers or G.I. Joe or Power Rangers or Batman, but I thought it was just something that was neat that needed to be seen anyway because these are pretty cheap toys. Let's go down the line a little bit. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like we got last year's champion here. He looks like the champ has returned, ready for a little rematch. And right beside him, what we have? None other than last year's toy of shame, Trans Robotics. Yep. I think Jason picked this one up as a wannabe Transformer that just didn't do too hot. And we also got some other stuff, little toy guns and tractors and such. But mostly what I'm seeing is guns and girl stuff. Ew, girl stuff. Dear God.
I'm Jason.
Looks like we got a contender here, another Transbotics, huh? This one's all sharky looking, which still doesn't make any sense with the jet. Shark jet, I don't get it, but you know, whatever.
It's Jaws. That's why. We got MI car. Whatever that is. I don't know. Good, thank you. Whoa.
Atomic robot, hello.
That's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. What else we got over here?
Oh, look at that carrier.
Uh-oh, check this out. What we got? DEJ.
That's a little lead, man. Don't tell Cliff about that.
Don't tell Cliff.
So, how you getting ready? How you gonna make the Cheapie this year? How you getting ready for that?
How am I getting ready? I'm gonna take this can of gold spray paint and gold paint my toy. That's how I'm getting ready to make it a trophy. This is ready. Let's do this.
Jay? Oh, wow. Enthusiastic, huh? All right, let's see it. First coat here. Get that sword good. You're just layering it on there. So I know a lot of you are saying, you know, why don't you guys go ahead and get this thing gold dipped like a lot of other people do with their trophies? And I'm gonna be honest, that's a very real possibility. We can totally do that. But guess what? That would not be the spirit of these games. God damn it, these are the Cheapie Awards, the cheap freaking toy awards. And what is cheaper than a spray-painted cheap toy turned into a trophy? Oh my god, there's a lot of fumes. So, oh god, paint mask.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh god. I should probably call the hospital. But hey, look at the cheap toy. That looks pretty cheap and good.
Boom! Goes the dynamite.
Batman: The Return of Bruce Wayne, Batman High Seas figure.
That's right. Now, this was generously donated to us from the guys over at RadarToys.com.
Wink.
Plug. So make sure you go to RadarToys.com for all of your action figure needs.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a figure from the Return of Bruce Wayne set, based on the comic books, The Return of Bruce Wayne.
That is correct. It's one of Grant Morrison's crazy-ass stories where Bruce Wayne gets transported back in time and he keeps jumping time into all these different eras. And the High Seas is a pirate. That's one of them that he got transported to, and this is the figure depicting it.
Yeah, why does he keep, you would think he would get stuck in like a really crappy job at some point, he'd be
you'd think he'd be like stuck,
a slave or something like that. But
well,
no,
like,
he gets these awesome jobs. He's a cowboy, a pirate,
captain of a
he's
ship.
a prehistoric warrior, a Puritan, it's like Batman, no matter what era he lives in, he always has an exciting, awesome life.
Yeah, he has a badass job every time.
All right, so but as far as figure goes, the packaging is pretty cool. What do you think?
Very nice. It's by DC Direct, and just the little features there. It even has a little guy that pops out and says "Return of Bruce Wayne."
Just in case you're confused by what this is.
By what this is. If you didn't see it anywhere else on the package, on the back or anything, it says it right there.
Yep.
And of course you see, obviously, Batbeard.
Yep.
Very cool. But I mean, that's pretty standard DC Direct packaging.
Yeah. It doesn't have the cool pull-out back. This is a standard, the blister card glued onto the cardboard, but that's fine. Whatever. Not all of them are going to come with that.
And then on the back, it's got pictures of the other figures in the wave, and then it's got a small little tidbit up here about what was going on in the storyline.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, that's enough about the box. Let's open it up and check it out.
Let's do it.
All right, we've gotten this figure out of the package. What do you think?
I think it is a statue.
Yes,
I
would agree with that. Yes,
that thing, yeah. But it's a good-looking statue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it does move a little bit for a statue.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. His elbows are locked into place, so this arm always has a bend to it. You can put the sword in this arm or nothing. And this one sticks out straight, and it does turn like this, but you can have it down towards his side if you don't want him pointing the gun at somebody, or you can lift it up, pointing it straight ahead. But yeah, the arms do not move very much at all. Yes, okay.
He's pretty much ready to just go do something.
Yeah. So you want to? I mean, he has probably 3 or 4 poses that you can get out of him, and then you just have to pick which one you like the most and stick them wherever. His head does move a little bit, not much though. There's very little. The beard kind of gets in the way of the movement. You can tilt it up a little bit and down a little bit, and then his legs have very, very limited movement. I mean, they move up and down a little bit, and it rotates at his thigh, at the top of his thigh, but the feet don't move at all, which can cause some issues as far as him standing on the base goes. Because you really, if you don't have the legs positioned properly and you set him on the base, he will tilt forward.
Yeah. Like we were sitting there, like literally until we said let's do this. I was going.
Trying to get him to point it straight. In fact,
that's not bad.
Yeah, we kind of had him already in the position too, though. I don't know. Do you want to talk about his accessories?
Yeah, I think he comes with a badass sword, man. This thing is freaking tight. It's got I don't know. It looks like saw blades.
Yeah.
Almost for the hilt, and then it's just a really long sharp sword.
Yeah.
And a pretty cool single shot gun. I mean, are you going to kill a lot of people with a single shot gun? No. But you know what? You don't need to because you're the captain of the ship.
Well, at least you take one out. Yeah.
You're shooting one guy to make a point.
That's right.
And then you'll stab the rest. You'll shank the rest.
That's right. And he has a little bat. Instead of a pirate or like a monkey or something, you see a
parrot?
A parrot. Yeah, pirate.
He's got
You
a
see
little
a parrot on a pirate, not a pirate on a pirate. I don't know.
Depends on what kind of movie you're watching.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, he comes with a little bat that kind of, it's a clear peg and it inserts into his shoulder. Now, we did have have a difficulty getting it inserted into his shoulder. In fact, it's only about halfway in there.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Maybe, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't go in very well. Maybe you put
like
like a
stuff
little
in the way. Maybe you have to like file
little
it out.
needle or something like that, or file it out or whatever to get them in there a little bit better.
But we got in there enough
Yeah.
to stay for the review.
That's right. So yeah, he has a few accessories. He does have a very, very boring generic stand.
Again, I think that was the same complaint we had with the Arkham Asylum figures.
Yeah, I think so too.
That
And
makes-
yeah, the Arkham Asylum figures had a
You
really
know, you
hard
put a
looking
lot
stand.
of quality into the figure, and I appreciate that. But I want a little bit more bang for my buck down below.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't want him holding the gun in one hand, he does have a little holster there. You can just stick the gun right in the holster, and he can just point at people.
Be like, you
Get over there.
tie the
Do
sails.
something.
You row. You man the cannons.
Or you put the sword in his left hand if you want him
Yeah, you can do that too.
holding the sword.
And he could be ahead, full steam ahead.
But cosmetically,
It looks great.
he does look great.
I like that they. So this to me, I guess it's supposed to be like the utility belt. When I look at it, I see '90s pouches for no reason.
Yeah.
Right there.
Like leather
He's a
pouches,
pirate.
yeah.
Why does he need pouches?
To carry his bullets and
His
gunpowder.
one. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean,
That's
he can
like two
reload it.
pouches.
He needs to carry like ammo to reload.
That's 2 pouches right there by the arm. But
know.
what are the other 3 for?
Who knows? You never know. It's not like he has a backpack.
That's true. I know backpack.
You know. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I'm not. I think that cosmetically, I think the pouches and the belt really give him a cool appearance. And of course, it has an excuse to have the holster for his gun.
Yeah.
Everything like that. And
I
if
will
it was just
say-
a plain belt, I think it would look boring.
I like they did a good job on the figure translating from the pages of a comic book to this medium here.
Mm-hmm.
They did a really good job translating the costume, and you know
Yeah.
that
He does
can-
look a lot like
he looks
like Blackbeard or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but very obviously with a Batman twist
Yeah.
with a mask on. His pirate gloves have got the bat little spikes. Everything's got the Batwing shape to it, so they did a good job. It is
Mm-hmm.
cool looking.
It is a very, very
I think
cool
my
looking figure.
my biggest complaint, and you know what, it makes sense for what it is. It's a DC Direct figure. This is kind of what you expect to get, a really good looking figure just to stand there. It's not like the DC Universe kind of stuff where it's meant to be posed in a much different crazy positions. and all
Exactly.
that.
So if you like to display your figures, put them on a shelf or a bookcase or whatever, then DC Direct
This guy's great.
is a good option for you, and this guy obviously is great. And of course, we display a lot of our figures, so he would fit right in with a lot of the stuff that we have here and everything. And overall, I think he's awesome looking. If you're a fan of Batman, and especially if you're a fan of Batman and pirates, you can't go wrong with them.
Yeah.
I mean, really,
Just imagine the conversations him and Jack Sparrow would have.
Oh yeah, I think he would kick Jack Sparrow's ass.
He would,
Let's tell you the
he would
truth.
kick his fucking teeth in.
Yeah. So he doesn't just look like a pirate either. He's very, very unique looking too. As he looks like Batman as a pirate.
He'd be a great addition to the collection.
That's true. So once again, we want to thank Radar Toys for sending us this. It was a very, very good gift, and I would highly recommend picking this up. From your local comic shop or fantastic online store like RadarToys.com.
Definitely RadarToys.com.
Arr, matey.
Boom!
What was that?
That was the Thundercracker.
Oh shit!
Up here on the review docket, we're doing the Decepticon Thundercracker. Jay, can you tell us a little bit about Thundercracker?
Thundercracker looks just like Starscream, and that's all you folks need to know.
But he's blue. It's like they were twins when they were born. Their mama said Starscream's gonna be red and Thundercracker's gonna be blue. That's how we're gonna tell them apart.
I think that's pretty much what they did.
Yep, parents just not loving their children. That's how this came about.
Even though this guy is pretty much just a Starscream lookalike clone, he's always been a fan favorite because he's different.
Because he's blue.
And then he has different abilities. He's not always scheming like Starscream is. And also,
He's mindlessly taking orders.
mindlessly takes orders. And his big deal is that he causes sonic booms, which is why they call him Thundercracker.
Boom, bitches.
That's just a little background on the character.
So let's talk about the package.
Let's do it.
Alright, so this thing says Transformers Generations on the top.
In case you didn't know.
And it's got the skill level here. He is a number 2 out of a possible 5.
So he's pretty easy. And they tell you that right on there. And that easy is referring to how hard it is to transform him. Not how many drinks it's going to take before you get to take him home.
That's right. He's a classy robot, all right? It's going to take a whole lot more Energon cocktails than just one to get this guy out of his skivvies. So, let's get him out of his box skivvies.
Alright, here we have Thundercracker out of package and in jet mode.
Zoom!
Freaking sweet. This guy is tight. It looks just like a, what is that, an F-15?
Yes, sir.
F-15 straight out of 1980s. And what's neat about it is it even has little landing gear. You can barely see it because these damn missiles are blocking it. And it's not really even that important, so I'm just going to put it back to how it was. There we go. Don't even need landing gear, really. Why would you need landing gear? He's a robot.
He doesn't need to land. If he's going to land, he's going to transform into robot mode.
He's going to land on your fucking face.
It's true.
And guess what? He's a giant robot, so when he lands on your face, he's stomping your ass in the ground.
Whole ass. Not just a piece of that ass, the whole ass.
Let's look at this guy. One thing I really like on here, the Decepticon emblems.
It's so cool, right?
Very.
It's a nice little detail. You want to take a look?
Good.
Yeah, it's just sweet, you know, the classic purple with a little bit of silver outlining. It's pretty BA and it lets you know where the guy stands. Unfortunately, not really great for a robot that's trying to blend in with everybody.
Yeah.
You just kind of, hey, you know those bad guys that you got posters up about to kind of watch? I'm one of them, bitches. Check it out. Oh, and I'm flying through your skies, through your restricted airspace. Why are you sending the jets out after me? I don't get it. I thought we were friends.
Sonic boom.
Yeah.
And he's gone. Pretty tight.
Yeah, so he's a freaking jet, and that's pretty cool, but jet's only half of them, so let's get to transforming.
Let's do it.
So here we have Thundercracker in robot mode. Boom! Boom!
Pretty sweet. Obviously, this guy looks straight out of G1 cartoon, not G1 toy, because G1 toy, while sweet, looked nothing like this. Okay, it looked kind of like this.
Looked a lot like this.
But it didn't look as show accurate as this guy. No, it did not. These Generations figures are awesome. Now, they came out with the Starscream body, which this is. They came out with that quite some time ago. But it was so popular and worked so well for the jets that they've just been reusing it. And they used it for characters like Dirge and Thrust. And now they've put it onto Thundercracker. And I'm not sure if they've made a Skywarp yet or not. If they haven't, they need to, because I wanted to complete my original 3 jets. They could even make a 3-pack with it and give them all metallic paint jobs and charge you $50 for it.
Would you pay it?
Probably. You're welcome, Hasbro. Just gave you an idea.
That's money in the bank.
Money in the bank.
But we're not here to talk about the economics of toys. We're here to talk about this toy.
That's right. What do you want to say about this toy, Matt?
Well, he looks pretty sweet. Let's go over it. He's got the sweet, awesome looking silver. I like how this silver paint job on the front here really pops from the rest of the figure. And let's talk about these arm cannons. These are really sweet. Let's see, I'll make it shoot something. I'll make it shoot the box here, but it's the other one. Wait, which one is it?
Blue
it's the
one.
blue one. It's a oh, son of a bitch.
Push it in the back.
There it goes. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you didn't know that one before I did it in 10, 20 minutes there. But yeah, these arm cannons here, which are totally removable, these are awesome. When you put the missile in there, it looks just like the G1 cannon that Starscream and Skywarp and Thundercracker had on their arms. And they actually fire missiles, which is super cool because in the show they're always like...
Well, actually, they're going... Love that sound.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sweet 80s lasers. So yeah, you can make that happen, but this time instead of shooting nonsensical lasers, you can F somebody in the egg with a missile.
Now, another thing I want to mention on these figures that I've found is they Transformers are always known for having like articulation built in already, and then a lot of inadvertent articulation. And this is a figure that's got some inadvertent articulation. When you transform the figure, you have to pull the chest section open like so and fold the arms out to get them in the position that they are. But when it's transformed into robot mode, it's actually hollow on the inside here. So say you wanted to have Thundercracker point at some slightly point at some Autobot before he kills him.
I'm gonna point. I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing at you.
Yeah, all you have to
See
do
the difference?
is just move it in slightly, and you get a really close kind of just turn just a little bit, Regular, not so regular. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it does look pretty cool when you're trying to pose him and you're trying to get the like dual lasers pointing together.
Like he's getting ready to,
Like
shoot somebody in the head on the ground. They're Autobot's begging for his life, and
it's kind of
Thundercracker won't have none of it. He came from the school of Hard Knocks, where his parents love Starscream way more.
That's true, and that's why they covered it up with the laser surgery. You can't see the butterfly tattoo.
No. So this is a Thundercracker. He's freaking awesome. Go pick him up so that hopefully they'll make a Skywarp next.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Kick it.
This has been another wonderful and educational episode of Atomic Martian Toy Reviews. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to give some shout-outs. First, we'd like to thank our sponsors, BigBadToyStore.com,
RadarToys.com,
TShirtBordello.com,
TenaciousToys.com. I knew that.
Any other ones? That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it for the sponsorship portion of this outro. Now let's talk about some shout-outs. I would like to give a shout-out to ChuckDog1999. Thanks for the video response.
I'd like to give a shout out to Henry Blazer 20. Thank you.
I like your username.
I like the name 20.
Yeah.
It's hot.
And, check us out on Facebook.
Oh, go ahead. Keep going.
I'm
sorry.
going to keep going. It's not a back and forth anymore.
Oh,
That's not the kind of outro that I play, bitch.
fine.
Facebook, Twitter.com, AtomicMartian.com website. Now you can speak.
Make sure to watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a little button down there that says like somewhere in this area. Make sure to hit it.
Click it.
Subscribe to our channel.
Leave comments. We
Leave
read
lots
them.
of comments. Maybe we'll give you a shout out. We like giving shout outs or post a response, but make it a good one.
Make it count.
Tell
Goddamn
all
it.
your friends about it, especially. If you really like it, tell your friends to check us out. We really would appreciate it.
And make sure to stick around. We got the Cheapie Awards that'll be coming up soon in the next couple of weeks. We'll be doing some more
Cheapies.
stuff with that. It's going to be down, dirty, cheap toys.
And it's going to be hilarious.
And it's going to be awesome. And hilarious.
Big time.